Hello everyone, we have 4 piles here today for the question, can I tell your past, present, and future? Alright, so the 4 piles go as follows. Pile 1 is the external hard disk, pile 2 is the black belt, pile 3 is the black marker, and pile 4 are the blades. I'll see you guys on the other side. Pickapile.com, aceofchalices.net. Let's go! Hi pile 1, those of you who chose the external hard disk, this is going to be your reading here for can I tell your past, present, and future. So what I'm going to do is grab a 9-card spread the way I used to do some readings 2 years ago, and this general reading is going to be about what was your life in the past, what was your life in the present day, and how is the present going to shift into the future. Okay, as you know, we create the future every day, but the tarot does a great job. I would almost say a flawless job in dictating how your life goes from this moment to that moment, right? Sorry, there was like a mobile notification that screwed my whole video up. All right, so let's see what's going on for pile 1, hard disk pile. So let me see 9 cards here to tell me a reading. How the past went into the present, how the present goes into the future. Can I predict your future? Let's see what's going on here. Pile 1. Some of you watching can be a Gemini. Or a fire sign. Okay, let's see. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Here's what I'm seeing, alright guys, so you used to be a very carefree person, and you innocently went towards love, wanted love. You always seemed to be in a relationship or pursue relationships when you were younger. Maybe since the age of 6 you fantasized about getting married. 6 or 9. Okay, so I feel like you make love the center of your life. I feel like you still do to this current day. And in your past, you've dealt with a lot of heartbreak concerning people taking advantage of your caring nature. Some people would label you as immature, but I see it that it's not that you're immature. You prioritize love because you just knew that's what made you happy. And you've dealt with a lot of sad days because of being misunderstood by even your partners, right? You were misunderstood by these people. I see you may have had a lot of players in the past that have been in your life. Maybe you also had a phase of being a player. It brutalized your mentality when it comes to people. And because of this spoiled part, you just wanted to focus on making money for a long period of time. I'm seeing nowadays you are financially stable because you know what it's been like to be poor and heartbroken. You know what it's like to be both at once as well. And I feel like now you focus on raising a child. Maybe in this current point in time you have a child of your own, and you do your best to give them the best food, do the best thing all the time. You do things in a very punctual manner. You're somebody who does everything on time when they're supposed to. You take care of your home. You know a lot of recipes. You know, getting that strongly. You're someone who's into cooking. You may have been a person who overthought a lot in the past about all these different things, about money, about relationships, about love. Sometimes you stopped believing in love because you were overthinking about it. And when you became that cerebral about it, it really made it, it really demystified your feelings, right? So in this current point in time, you are looking to be happy. You're looking to maintain that. You're looking at different ways to increase your spirituality. You may be reading a lot of different texts to get closer to the world. Closer to the world in a way you've never been before. It is a rather depressing journey because you're facing a lot of different truths. Things that do take you out of your comfort zone, but it's all for the best, and I feel like you know that. And I feel like you're someone who is still young at heart. You don't let people talk you out of your curiosity. You are growing and discovering the world. It's feeding your curiosity and your spirituality. You know, you may have had some tough times when it came to money, but you've learned how to, patch up your poverty. I'm seeing you've met someone very strong in your life that helps you make decisions. This could be your current partner, or I'm seeing that you may be manifesting one. Fire sign or Leo. I'm seeing Leo. So you are manifesting a new partner in your future. That's what's gonna help you move on and heal all the traumas from the past. You feel like your life has come full circle, and you see that doubting love was not the solution. It was more about fixing the things that we could still control. And I feel like that's what the lesson you internalized. And this person has been able to break down your walls, This person, and if there's no person, it's a new attitude that you've decided and you've adopted, right? That has helped you heal the parts of yourself that were dismissive, that were broken, that were emanating more pain, right? And it had you, what is the word I'm looking for? It had you displacing your anger about something from the past, about some traumas, or your issues when it came to stability. You would displace that anger on innocent people or people that you misunderstood. And I'm seeing that the attitude that now you have a confidence to you that is helping you become less judgmental yourself and opening your heart toward nature and nurturing people, others, without being shrewd to them. And you learn how to pace yourself when it comes to opportunities and relationships, I'm seeing. And that's given you more peace in your life than you ever thought was possible. All right? So I'm seeing very happy days for you in the future. You may have another kid on the way. And you are somebody who has forgiven your past. You don't forget, but you have forgiven. And after you forgave, you just get more and more abundance and more peace. All right, Pal 1, that's what I'm seeing here for you and your future. All right, I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Those of you who chose this black belt, this is going to be your reading for Can I Tell Your Past, Present, and Future. Let me see things about you. Let me grab 9 cards here and see if I can predict your future. Okay? Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Magician, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords. You could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You can be an artist recovering from a heartbreak. Artists such as a musician, right? Musician, dancer, actor. Could also do tarot. Okay, I'm seeing you have always been a very emotional person. You've learned about life through the lens of your emotions. You've had to leave a lot of things you used to indulge in. You may have a nice taste for wine or alcohol. You like to be in your emotions. That's how you guided yourself to a better stage in life here, I'm seeing. Sometimes it burdens you, but I feel like you also get psychic abilities from your emotions. So it's not something so bad for you. Maybe you do have a past of being very generous to people. That's the part of yourself that you like. So you don't care if people are being mean to you about it, or if people took advantage of your healing. I'm seeing you shrug it off and you move on because you're able to fill your own cup. So that keeps you going. So you're not really intimidated by when your feelings get taken advantage of. You don't let it sweat you, right? I feel like the major struggle here could be about leaving all the different things that you love to do. Maybe a lot of your bad habits, sometimes here and there, may get in the way of your progress. Like maybe you've implemented a lot of great habits now, right? But you're seeing that there are diminishing returns unless you give up a lot of other things you enjoy, right? So maybe you're gonna cut down some screen time, cut down some time with hanging out, partying, maybe socializing. You're gonna reduce these things for the sake of your alone time and for the sake of taking your career further. I'm seeing that you have, like I said, a creative field, but you also like to work with your hands as well. You are someone that always has new ideas, but sometimes maybe you go in circles emotionally because you rather think about it and brainstorm and draft ideas. I'm seeing you get a lot of ideas though. Maybe something that would help you is writing them down. You know how fast and easily they go as well, right? When you get a lot of ideas, you get so many that you can't even remember them all, right? I mean, that's something I struggle with. So I figure maybe you have that as well. So writing them down when you get it, right when you get it. If you write it down, it helps a lot. All right, so check this out. So you indulge in being slowed down sometimes. Sometimes you like that, but it it's not a good thing. Motorcycle, it's not a good thing, but it's something you're getting a grip on and a grip with, and you're going to learn how to be more conscientious, executive. You're gonna execute unapologetically in the future. In the future, you're going to be someone looking back on all of your memories, and you're gonna enjoy the memories you've made. I'm seeing you have had always, even your relationships that didn't last, you made some kind of positive memories from them. So that's what you enjoy looking back on these things. You're a very lovely person, a loving person. I feel like you do a lot of work online or through a database. If you work for, let's say, some kind of office that has to maintain a lot of different records, so that's what has you working with a database. I feel like any struggle that came in your life, it had to do with either choices in love or your family members. Maybe there's a lot of people that their philosophies contradict yours, but they want to tell you what to do with your life. But I'm seeing you're going to be coming out of that. You're going to be turning your back to people who emotionally manipulate you. They emotionally blackmail you to try to stay the same. But I think that you figured out that all of your growth is embedded in the change. So you're not going to listen to anyone anymore. You're going to listen to your own heart to an even grander scale. You always did that, but now you're going to listen to you're going to tune into making your mind, body, and heart one thing, right? And you're going to laser focus on what you need to get done, what you need to do, what you want to see. I'm seeing you're someone that wants to travel a lot, in your life. You don't want to be stuck because of what everyone else will say or what everyone else's demands are. I'm seeing you're growing into somebody that's going to say, fuck all that. I want to go because I want to go, right? You're going to do something like that, and you're not going to let people who break your heart or try to manipulate you for their own ego. I'm seeing your abilities have grown and will grow more. You see through people's bullshit way easier now than you ever did, and it has you feeling very confident. Maybe you are a witness to how much your abilities have grown, right? So that's something you really like. You're not gonna be a scared, wounded person anymore like you were in the past. You're going to be more graceful and grateful for the things that are going on right now. I'm seeing you've already adopted this, but you're very busy right now, so being so busy kind of distracts you also from the things we ought to be grateful for. But I'm seeing you are growing into someone very, very powerful when it comes to your manifestation ability. Anything that you plan in the future, anything that you plan is going to come true. Or it's going to come almost true, like 99% true. Like, that's how it's going to be, like, you know? And it's because you're gaining a sense of how to truly listen to your heart without leaving your brain behind. It's like a unison now. You're not sacrificing logic to live your heart's dreams, right? You're not going to sacrifice logic to live your dreams, and you're not going to sacrifice your dreams to live a practical, safe life, right? You're going to have the right amount of risk. You're going to assess risk for the sake of experiences. You're going to just do it. You're going to do all the things you were scared to do. And I'm seeing you move on to a very, very, very bright future. Alright, I love you, Pile 2. I'll see you later, right? Take care. Alright, hi, Pile 3. Those of you who chose the black Sharpie, this is going to be your reading for Can I Tell Your Past, Present, and Future, alright? So let's see. Right here, let's grab 9 cards for you. Pile 3. Four Cups, the Empress, 3 Pentacles, 5 of Swords, Hermit, King of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, the Tower, 6 of Wands. Okay, well, you are somebody. You could be a Virgo or Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? Scorpio, Virgo, I'm seeing. Alright, so Pisces also for some of you. Alright, so right now is a time in your life where everything is starting to come together. There may have been a recent tragedy here, but you are picking up the pieces quickly. You are someone very intelligent. You have a lot of spiritual knowledge and also practical knowledge. Here what we're going with. You yourself are a very lucky person, but in the past I see that you've dealt with being alone a lot. Now you're alone by choice, but before it was people misunderstanding you. You had a lot of backstabbing friends. You were always made to feel alone. You were someone who had grand visions of your life, but your friends seem to have been the people that slowed you down, Pile 3. I see that you were feeling alone here. Maybe you used to drink. You were a dreamer. What I'm seeing from this reading though is your dreams are gonna come true as long as you stay on the path of learning. Okay, what I see here is that you nowadays you're growing a lot of different ventures, and you're doing this away from the crowd, and you're investing in yourself over and over again. And what's going on is going to come in the future is you're going to enter a very stable energy to where you are going to be able to support those around you. And I see fame coming for you in the future. You're going to be very famous. You're going to be known around your town, around your city. People are going to know your city because of you. It's kind of like that. If you come from a unknown type of city, people are going to know your city and your town because of you, because of the work that you're going to do across the globe that's going to impact others. 8 of Wands. You do have great hopes to travel a lot. Clarify the Tower. You're dealing with something serious right now. What could it be? Perhaps someone passed away. A fire sign. Or someone significant in your life, a mature man, passed away. This could be your husband or your father. I feel like you are doing your best to bury what feelings are left there that are keeping you playing back memories. I feel like you just don't want to think about it and you want to move on because that's the only choice you have left. And I'm seeing that you're going to gain a lot of perspective through your intuition. I feel like you have dealt with backstabbers your whole life, and this has made you very sharp at a young age. You've dealt with turncoats. Turncoats meaning, for those of you that don't know, like a turncoat is like people were one way with you, and then after some time you realize that they were never on your side, you know, or they switched sides when it was convenient for them. I feel like you may not have been popular when you were growing up, but you were around people that were clout chasers. They would abandon you for popularity, and they use their youth as an excuse to do that. But yeah, there was a lot of drama around your life, and in your future you're not gonna have that stuff. In the future you're gonna have people who need you around you. See, you're gonna be able to monetize some kind of handy skill. For some of you, you could be building something. You're in the construction business, or you're a contractor. You could be moving materials for building as well. So you could be in the logistics business. You could be a truck driver here, or a bartender. You channel the abilities you used to have in your childhood. You're going to use that also in your future. I feel like you will meet somebody stable as well if you haven't already, possibly in the workplace. You could be a single mother or father right now, but you're going to find someone else to marry in the future. It could be an earth or fire sign. I do feel like you're still defensive when it comes to love. I feel like you're not like a damaged person running away from love. You've actually healed yourself. It's just you have a intense vetting process now for who you let into your life. Even if it's not a romantic connection, you don't let anybody around because you feel like people use your information for the worst. It's just because of your experiences, and I see that you do a good job in protecting yourself. You're fulfilled all in all. Even now, before this big breakthrough happens, you're still fulfilled. And that's how you're going to be manifesting your better life, your more abundant life, because you are very satisfied with how you've handled things. There was a lot of tragedy, a lot of neglect in your past, whether it was people neglecting you or you neglecting your own emotions. But I feel like you've grown out of that and you're just going straight on to the money and making better decisions from now on. I see you have a very high spiritual life here, and it protects you. You protect yourself. You've gained a lot of strength through understanding people, psychology, and their motivations. I feel like your spiritual life is your life. That's how you carry yourself through your day-to-day, and you just watch everything in your life grow. Alright, this has been your reading here, Pile 3. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. Those of you who chose the 4 blades, this is going to be your reading here for Can I Tell Your Past, Present, and Future? So let's get right into it. Let's grab you 9 cards and go from there, right? Fool, 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands, the Hermit, 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, the Tower, 8 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, stability is your main cause right now. That's your cause, that's your effect. I feel like you have traveled recently to a new place, and there seems to be some unsavory characters around you, but you're trying to make yourself at home the best you can. I feel like you have traveled abroad for studies. You could be a student. You went abroad for college, right? You could be into the occult or medical studies here. Pile 4. You had a lot of ups and downs in your life that had to do with your spirituality and your future in general. Maybe people quizzed you about your future over and over again, and that stressed you out. Way before you knew what you were going to do with your life, people used to stress you out about it, force you to make a decision, all this garbage, right? And, you know, later on the line, you just decided, like, is it really about school or is it about money, you know? And I think you've realized that it is more about money than it is about school. So you had some time to cope with that. Although while you're still in college and everything, but you still had to make that shift and to understand why people behaved the way they did with you. I'm saying you did feel alone here. Pile 3 could also be your pile. You felt alone in your dreams, you know? Maybe you had these dreams to do a lot of big things, but people would listen to you about your dreams, but they would assume, oh, it's not gonna happen, or it's far-fetched, or it's something that, you know, dreams are for rich people, it's not for you. Like, people would tell you this kind of garbage, right? And I'm seeing as a youngster, you may have believed them. You may have gotten into a lot of trouble when you were younger, but I'm seeing you have taken yourself out of those situations. This whole traveling thing has really done wonders for your life. You've really changed. You live in a nice home now out there. Things go down from time to time. You know, danger goes down from time to time. But the life you have now is way better than the life you had. And you would say that you don't feel that loneliness, you don't feel that lack, because you've learned how to grow things on your own. You have distanced yourself from the people that think like that, and you've seen evidence and proof rather, that how you're nurturing yourself is what's gonna make you abundant in the future. You have a great deal of wisdom. You're going to be a wise teacher one day. Spiritual teacher, leader of teacher. You're going to be a teacher that teaches teachers. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on that level because of all the scholarly knowledge you have and your life experience. You have a great deal of emotion, that you understand how people make their decisions, you know. You understand what ingredients people put, like what they're trying to live their life as, right? I think you're one of those type of people that can see 2 to 3 details about a person, and it's not that you're being judgmental and full stop about it. It's just that you recognize the signs of a personality, right? It's not like you're seeing 2-3 things they do and you're judging them completely, but it's like you recognize the symbolism behind those things, maybe because you were someone who went through that as well. So you have a very good eye for talent and a good eye for danger. You can realize people's potential very quickly. You have this intuitive sense of that, and it's because you in your heart, you're very innocent. Maybe when you were younger you got into a lot of mischief, but in your heart of hearts you were very innocent, and you can read people very easily. Like, so I am seeing that now you're coming over some kind of emotional loss, emotional depravity, or you're just feeling alone in general lately because of some kind of burnout. Maybe you've been doing all of this, staying strong for the last 8 years, and you haven't had a time to shed a tear, you know. You've been taxing your mind 8 to 9 years, I'm seeing. For some of you, 16 years. 5 to 16 years. Okay, so some days you do wonder, when is gonna be my big break? It could be in 3 years, 3 to 5 years, 3 to 5 months for some of you. So you are going to learn how to speak your mind in any room, and that's gonna put you out there, right? You have some dreams left on your bucket list that you haven't completed, two or three of them. You look forward to getting those 3 done in the next 3 to 8 years, 3 to 16 years, 5 to 16. I mean, you are someone who is made of money. People see you that way. You're made of money. Everything people just take a look at you and fall in love. I think that, but sometimes you were oblivious to it in the past, but now you're starting to realize that, wow, I'm more attractive than I think. So I feel like you're going to live to that. You're going to live in your truth more rather than doubting yourself from your traumas. And that's going to yield you results. It may not work at first, but I'm seeing that is going to lead you into results. Maybe you're going to have some trial and error in the process of taking your power back, right? But I'm seeing you're going to get it down, and you're going to realize your charm and your strength through this process. All right, Pal 4. So I love you. I'll see you on the next one. It's going to be a beautiful journey to stability and power. All right, see ya.